Tell me if my smile's too sincere.
Bob, there are 350 home care or home health care business owners in the state of Wisconsin, and over 1,000 to 2,000 managers that work in the home care or home health care industry here in Wisconsin. Is it really that important to be concerned about personal liability in employment cases?
It's a huge area of concern, not only for the business owner, but for all of those managers, because it is not the owner, it's also board members, it's also key managers who are more frequently named. And they need to be aware in order to make sure that they do good practices, in order to make sure that they don't just do something without careful thought. And also it's important to know how to protect them, because if you don't protect your managers, you won't get good managers.
Of all areas of employment law that you practice, where does personal liability rank in order of importance?
I think it's the scariest one. And I think the most important areas that I practice in is good management practices and prevention, because that prevents all sorts of liability. But there are so many laws, in a growing number, that include personal liability that it weaves itself into everything else we do. It's hard to take that personal liability issue out of any other area of the practice of employment law.
What percentage of businesses or home care businesses do you feel are at risk here in Wisconsin?
How many of these businesses have a person in charge? That's the number that I would be concerned about.
This is just an off question. So how important is employment professional liability insurance?
That's one of the things that we're going to be talking about. In fact, we may be giving out the article on how to carefully select employment liability insurance so that you actually get the protection for your business, for yourself, for your managers, and that you actually get what you think you're purchasing, because there are a lot of fine print issues you need to be aware of. And so that is one of the important things that will be part of this program.
Are you good at what you do?
In all aspects.